the 17 allele that is on the D3 marker on the sticky side of the duct tape.
Okay.
Okay. When you saw this, did you attempt to eliminate other individuals other than Casey and Kaylee Anthony?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you do to attempt to do that?
The same process that I did with the top side of the tape, I would have done with the underside of the tape, where I would have compared that type at that one location to all of the reference samples from the laboratory personnel, in addition to the known samples that had been submitted as part of the case that I mentioned previously.
Okay, and this is a little different because you only had one marker, correct?
That's correct.
Whereas with the other one you had 6? Just clarifying it all up.
Let's get to the point. Objection overruled at this point.
You can answer the question.
Correct. On the top side of the tape, there were results at 6 of the loci, or locations, or markers. On the underside of the tape, as far as the locations for the STRs, there was a peak, as Mr. Baez has pointed out, a 17 that was present at the D3 locus.
And how many people did you go through, how many people did you look at to see if they had a 17?
I went through the 5 known samples that were submitted as a part of the case, or the profile that was generated for Kaylee Anthony, the known sample for Casey Anthony, the known sample for Cindy Anthony, George Anthony, and Lee Anthony. And then I compared it to the known reference samples that were from the laboratory staff. And there were a total of 5 individuals from which I collected a sample from, and DNA profile was generated for them.
And did you find someone that could not be excluded?
Again, based upon the report language that I utilized, I did not draw any conclusions to the information at that location. Based on my report, it says that that information was inconclusive and was not utilized for comparison purposes.
So, if I understand you correctly, it doesn't meet your threshold to either include or exclude anyone.
It was very limited, so I didn't feel that it was suitable for that comparison, to report out a comparison in my report.
Was there another individual that had a 17 at the D3 marker that you looked at?
There was an individual, as a part of their DNA makeup at that particular locus, the D3, they did have one of their alleles was a 17.
Okay, and what did that person have at the D3? What were their...
The DNA makeup at that particular location for that individual was a 16-17.
However, you didn't see any 16 at the D3 local from the duct tape, did you?
This goes beyond what the court allowed on cross-interrupted for.
I don't believe so. This is clearing up the issue, Judge. This is what I would have done under direct.
You may continue.